Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a random review. First one for a very long time. So, I am Random Ross and as you can see I'm in a new location. That's because I've moved rooms. So I've moved out of the small tiny bedroom which I had before because my sister's moved out, and now I've moved into this big room which used to be my parents' bedroom and is now my room. So that's why I've not been making as many videos because well, I've been busy doing this room up. I've got like a wall of Funko Pops there now, if you can see them. So yeah, anyways, random review. So obviously from this title I am reviewing The Jungle Book 2. This one was written by Carl Gears and Evan Spilotis or something, and directed by Steve Tenberth, starring Haley Joel Osmond, yeah that's right, the Sixth Sense kid, John Goodman, Mia Whiteman, Bob Joles, Tony J, Phil Collins, John Rhys Davis and Jim Cummings. So this is a sequel to the 1967 Jungle Book. So this is from 2003. So this is loosely based on the characters from the Jungle Book. It's not actually based on an actual book. There was a sequel to the original Jungle Book called The Second Jungle Book, but this was originally meant to be a direct-to-video or direct-to-DVD sequel because they did that back then with Disney films, but very rarely they did do an animated sequel to an original, and this got a theatrical release, very limited. So in this, Mowgli is in the man village and he's finding it a little hard to adjust to life in the man village and does miss the life of the jungle, as Baloo also misses Mowgli. And then in a big and also Sheri Khan is out there looking for revenge on Mowgli, and also we get the return of them vultures, the singing vultures, who they don't seem to sing in this one, and they have a new vulture called Lucky who keeps mocking Sheri Khan. And also we get Bagheera in this, and we get to know the human characters in this. We get to know the girl who Mowgli was lured into the man village in at the end of the first one, Shanti. And we get a new little friend in this who from the man village, and he's Mowgli's best buddy in it. So yeah, let's get on to my likes and dislikes. So first of all, I liked this one. Excuse me a moment. Sorry about that, I forgot to close the door. So yeah, likes and dislikes. So I like that this was a sequel and that it stayed true to the original source of the first film. I mean, yeah, the animation was more improved and a lot more better because this was over nearly 40 years later from the original. But yeah, pretty much every character looked and stayed the same except for the animation improved, and the whole characters were recast. Haley Joel Osmond at that time was a kid, so he obviously voiced Mowgli. He wasn't no Bruce Riverman, but he did a good enough job filling that in. I also like the voice actor Tony, what's his name, who voiced Sheri Khan. Oh yes, Tony J. he sounded good as Sheri Khan. In fact, to the point where I couldn't really tell much of the difference. Also, we got Bob Joles as Bagheera. Again, couldn't really tell much of a difference with his voice. We also got John Rhys Davis as Rajan's father. That's who the other kid were in the Jungle Book 2, Rajan. And yeah, we also got Jim Cummings as Car. Car returned in this, delivering some small comic relief. And Phil Collins, he was the vulture Lucky in this, who was not in the first film. We got those vultures back. But one thing that really stuck out like a sore thumb, we got the Return of the Elephants too, which I thought was good, and again they were great. One thing that did really stick out for me was Baloo. John Goodman voicing the character of Baloo. Now, he was no Phil Harris, but out of all the characters, his voice I could tell was completely different from the predecessor. John Goodman gave it his all, and he did a good job voicing Baloo, but he just didn't sound the same to me, you know? It's just, I mean, yeah, Phil Harris was long gone by 2003, but yeah, it just didn't feel right or sound right with Baloo's voice. But still, John Goodman did good in this, you know? I like to think he tried, you know? What else did I like? I liked some of the new musical numbers they put in there too. They had some new songs in there, and they had, you know, yeah, they did have a few classics in there, like Bare Necessities. And we had the Return of the Monkeys, but here's a dislike: no King Louie. Now, my thinking is, well, King Louie, he left the Bangla Palace, but I'm thinking, is that because they could not replace Louis Prima as King Louie? Still, I didn't like that we didn't see King Louie in there, but then again, was that for the best? Probably. But this is a good sequel. It's about 78 minutes long. It's not a long film, and yeah, it was a good sequel, you know, and I really enjoyed watching it on Disney Plus. Like I say, Disney Plus has come to the UK, and I've been watching a load of stuff during this lockdown time, and yeah, I've had a lot of time on my hands to watch these stuff on Disney Plus. So yeah, the Jungle Book 2. So what am I going to rate this? I think I'll give the Jungle Book 2 do you know what, I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5. I think like I say, it was good. John Goodman, I like to think, did his best as Baloo. So yeah, a 3.5 out of 5 for the Jungle Book 2. So that has been my random review on the Jungle Book 2. Have you seen this one? Let me know down in the comments below if you have. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All my social media links are linked down below in the description, along with my other 2 channels. I have a horror channel if you love horror content, and a Whovian channel if you love Doctor Who. So, I've been Random Ross, and this has been a random review. And let me know what you think to my new setting as well. I like to think I've got a lot more room now, and plus the window is facing that way, so I have all the natural lighting and everything in now, and I can sit down comfortably and do stuff. So yeah, that's it for this one. So until next time, I bid you all a goodbye, friends, goodbye.